Hi guys, welcome to Educating Shani. I'm Shani and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shani, hi! So welcome to my Wednesday video. Today you're gonna actually get two videos. I have a little bonus video to come after this, so you're welcome. But today, for this video, I wanted to talk about motivation because here's why. I really want to talk about whether or not motivation actually works. And here's why. I recently found out that Danny and I are going to go to Disneyland, and we haven't been there since our what is it called? Our honeymoon. Thank you. We haven't been there since our honeymoon, so 12 years. We haven't been there forever, and we're gonna go with his family, and it's gonna be really fun, and I'm excited. So that's gonna happen next spring, and so it really got me thinking about how that could motivate me again, because if I were to go to Disneyland today, right now, how I am right now, I would probably be able to like walk about, you know, a quarter of a mile and then have to have a wheelchair the rest of the way, and I would probably not be able to ride any big rides. I'd probably only be able to ride kiddie rides and things like that. So I'm like a little bit anxious about it, but I decided to try and use that as motivation because I have a good, you know, 8 or 9 months until we go, and so maybe that will motivate me to get my body better so that I can ride some rides without worrying about it giving me a heart attack or worrying about it breaking my brittle bones or anything like that. So, and so that got me thinking about other motivations that I've used in the past. And then it got me thinking, does motivation really freaking work for me? Because I'm not sure anymore. I don't know, like I don't know, and I'm feeling discouraged, and so I just wanted to talk through it and see what you guys think as well. So like, for me, the motivation for me when I started this channel was to, I would say the first motivation for me was to make myself and others out there not feel alone in their eating disorders. And then I would say my second motivation was to get me better for Danny. And then my like 10th motivation probably was to get me better for me. But it was basically just Danny and also connecting with other people struggling with an eating disorder. And so that worked really well for me for a while. It did. Like when I first started, I did so well for the first few months, and I was barely binging and purging, or at least I was binging and purging a lot less. I was starving myself a lot less. I was trying to put more nutrients in my body, and it just didn't last. Like I relapsed a couple months later, and I know that relapse is normal, and I know that it's normal to mess up and to fall, but to get back up again. But what I'm talking about is, why is it that whenever time I get motivated, it only lasts a couple months? So after that, I had a bad month or so, I think, but then I got re-motivated again. My new motivation was that my birthday was coming up, and I really wanted to be able to like go shopping on my birthday, because my mom always gives me shopping money on my birthday, and it's one of my absolute favorite traditions to go shopping on my birthday, because I love shopping and I never get to go except on my birthday. And so I always look forward to that. And so my motivation was to get my body healthy enough so that I could walk around the stores for longer than 10 minutes. So that was my motivation the second time, and it didn't last long at all. When Halloween was part of that second one as well, I wanted to be able to be as energetic as I could because Halloween's huge in our family. If you missed that vlog, you should go check it out. It's really fun, and you should see what Danny built for his costume if you didn't see it already. You should see the one he's working on for this year too. It's gonna be amazing. But anyway, I'll put the link to that video, to that vlog, in the description box below. It's one of the only vlogs I've ever done. But anyway, what the crap was I talking about? Oh, so after that motivation fizzled, then it was about to be Christmas time and Thanksgiving. It was right before Thanksgiving. I remember I got another like boost, like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure to not binge and purge on Thanksgiving dinner so that I can tell everybody that I didn't, and so that I can prove that people who are so bulimic can get through Thanksgiving, blah, 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 all those things. And I did okay for a little bit. I did okay. I did pretty good through Thanksgiving and Christmas and January and those times. And then, as you all know, a few months ago, I had a major crash and I had a major just depression hit me really hard again. My anxiety was hitting me really hard again. I was starting to feel hopeless. I was starting to feel like there's no way that I can actually get through my life anymore. And it was really bad. And so, but the thing that motivated me recently, because recently I have been doing awesome, like so good. And I want to talk about what motivated me because this is really important. Talked about it a little bit, but what motivated me this time around to be doing better, and by the way, this is the best I've done so far, just for the record, is that I was literally, I thought I was going to die. I'm not joking, I'm not being dramatic, I'm not just saying those words. I actually thought I was about to die because every single time I purged and single time I stood up, my whole body would go this like numbing, burning pain. Like it felt like my whole body was on fire inside and my vision was just, I could barely see anything. It was blurry, it was wavy. My heart started beating really fast. My organs started hurting. Like it was bad and I was terrified. And we went to the hospital for some teeth pain, and I found out while being there and while being on an IV while I was there for the tooth pain, I found that my oxygen levels were terrible and all of these other problems were coming up, and it made a lot of sense to me. So that is what motivated me this last time, is that I literally thought I was gonna die, and I still think I will die if I don't keep this up, if I don't keep doing well and keep on doing the best that I can do, because I can notice such a big difference, and I know you guys can too. You've all told me that, and thank you for pointing that out. That means a lot to me. I've just been really working hard this time around. So I guess what I'm saying is that Disneyland now is a new motivation for me to like actually be healthy, not just get over my bulimia or my anorexia or any other eating disorder behaviors, but to actually be physically healthy enough to walk around the entire park all day in the sun, riding rides and not dying or passing out or whatever. That's my new motivation, and my health is my motivation also. Here's the thing that I'm having a problem with. Why does it take me dying, almost dying, to want to stop my bulimia? Because I remember like a few days ago, like 4 days ago, I had been doing really well and I hadn't been binging and purging, and my body started to feel a lot better. Every time I stood up, I felt great. I was able to get out and do a lot more. I was doing really great. My body felt healthier. And so my eating disorder took over and was like, well, you're fine now. You're not gonna die if you binge and purge just once. I mean, you don't have to be perfect at this yet. No one's perfect. You'll never be totally perfect. Just try your best, and if your best is just throwing up just tonight, then that's fine. Like, I still have those thoughts in my head. And so I did. I binge and purged. And since then, I've not been feeling sick. I wasn't dizzy when I was done. I wasn't sick when I was done. I still felt really good. And so right now, I am struggling big time with allowing that to motivate me, because I am so tempted today and every day and always. I am so tempted to just binge and purge all day, every day. I should just like get on the video and talk to you guys every time I'm tempted or something. I don't know, I've thought about doing that. Because now it's like, well, my body actually is doing better, and so that, who knew that that would be a trigger for my eating disorder? But it is. So I'm really frustrated at that. So my point was, what was my point? Excuse me. My point was, you guys, that I just want to have a talk about motivation. Does motivation actually work for you? And if it does, how long does it work for you? And how long does it last? Do you get bored of whatever it is that was motivating you? What do you do to continuously motivate yourself? Do you think of something new every once in a while? Or do you just keep that one thing and it works for you forever? Like, what do you do? I want to know. I'm very curious about this. I want my whole YouTube eating disorder community family to have a discussion about this in the comments below, and I will be reading all of them. Even if I don't answer, I still read everything. I'd like to hear from you, and what do you use to motivate yourself? And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please remember to subscribe, and please get your friends and family to subscribe. I'm really trying hard to rebuild my channel and get it going again. And I need your guys' help to do that. Please share me all over social media. Even if you don't have an eating disorder, if you just happen to like me, then just say that. Be like, she's really, you know, inappropriate, and people love that, right? Okay, and be sure to vote below which video you want me to do tomorrow. Do you want me to do the Bean Boozled challenge, the Bean Boozled challenge with either my nieces and nephews or with my husband, whichever one will do it with me? Do you want me to do another Q&A where I just sit down and do another uncut, really long Q&A so I can answer more of your questions? Or do you want a story time video? And I don't know what it will be yet, but I'm sure I can think of something. So out of those three, what do you want to see tomorrow? It's up to you this week. And then after that, I will see you on Friday. And then I have videos every Tuesday through Friday. And lately I've been doing a lot more than that, so just stay tuned. So anyway, I love you guys very much. You are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye!